guys, it's November 21st, Monday morning. It is the opening day of West Virginia 2022 firearm season. Um, I'm on the private property right across the road from my house. I was planning on hunting in my blind up on top of the hill, hoping that 8-point that I shot with my bow come in. There's another nice one up there. But I checked this camera Monday or Tuesday at this spot, and it was batteries was dead. So I come up here a couple days later and put a new chip and new batteries in it. Well, I didn't get to check it until yesterday afternoon. I was up here and I checked it. Friday morning, there was 4 different bucks in here. Yesterday morning, there was 5 different bucks in here. Saturday morning. Friday morning, it was 4. Saturday morning, it was 5 different bucks, and I was on top of the hill at the other spot. Only saw a spike and a small 6-point up there, and anyways, I decided to come down here and hunt this one today. Like I said, I'm done being picky. While 4 or 5 of them come in today, I'll just try to find the biggest one and take a shot at it. I did end up buying my extra bow tag, so I'm going to get this camera turned off and see what happens. evening, everyone. It is still November 21st. It's about 3:15 in the afternoon, and it is 53 degrees. It was 20 when I got in this stand this morning, about 15 minutes till 7. Big difference. I hunted until about 11 o'clock. I got out of the tree at 11 o'clock. Walked up the hill, walked up the property to the other camera, pulled the chip out of it, went home. Had me a not so healthy lunch and looked at the chips I switched them out yesterday evening right here about 3 o'clock in both cameras. I checked to see what was in here yesterday evening and throughout the night on both cameras and see what was up there this morning. There was a really nice buck in here yesterday about 4 o'clock. It was actually 2 bucks come by here yesterday about 4:15. One of them looked like it was a pretty decent 8-point, one of the bigger 8 points up here. The other one was too far off from the camera, couldn't really tell. Just tell he's a buck. Not really much up there yesterday evening. Looked like a couple small bucks up there. And this morning I had one small 8-point up there this morning. I'm pretty sure he's the second one that come down here this morning. Looked like the same deer. And pretty untypical first day around here for me as far as hearing shots. Yeah, the first hour I probably heard half a dozen shots, was pretty typical. And then probably the rest of the morning I probably heard like 3 shots all morning. The last shot I heard was around 8:30, 9 o'clock. And it was off the neighboring property up here at the top of the hill at the very end of the ridge. There's a guy who hunts down there. He don't hunt until gun season, but he's in there. He always hunts the first week. He's in there about every day the first week. And he usually gets something the first day. And I'm pretty sure that's him I heard shooting. It was around 8:30 to 9 o'clock, somewhere in between there. That's the last shot I heard. So I had 2 8-points in here this morning. I had an opportunity at him. The first one, he was a really nice deer. I didn't recognize him on camera. I think he's been in here last week or so. Showed up. He's not been one of my regular ones. So if he shows back up, and I'm sitting there debating on it, I do that so much. I'm like, yeah, maybe not. I don't know why I do that, but he shows back up tonight. I probably will shoot him. I'm really hoping that one of the nice 8-points show up, but it'd be pretty nice for him to show back up about 4 o'clock. I can get home and get him taken care of before it gets too cold and too dark tonight. But either way, I did buy an extra buck tag, and I got doe tags, so I will be out every day this week, except for the weather calling for some rain Friday, so I have to see about that. But yeah, my plans for in the morning is to be back up on top of the hill in the morning in the blind, try a different spot in the morning. So if I get something tonight, I'll still be back out tomorrow. that's going to be a wrap for this morning, day 2 morning. Got a little button buck out here about 20 yards from me, looking at me. It's the only action I've had in probably almost 2 hours now. Had a really nice buck come in this morning. He come in from the same direction that one did last night, and he was down on the neighbor's property in a bunch of thick stuff. I could see some horns. At first I thought it was the same buck from last night, but he kind of worked up the hill a little bit. He got on the property that I'm on, but he was still in some pretty thick stuff. And then there was some does, some young bucks, some does right here around the feeder, and them young bucks were just chasing them off. That was 2 does that took off. One of them must have been in heat or something, because he come running up the hill, got on our trail, and he took off. He came up the hill. He was probably out there about 60 or 70 yards. He stopped just for a second. I was trying to get my gun off my holder here, off the hook I got holding on. I was trying to get it off and try to get the camera on him at the same time, hoping he would stop, but he never did stop, and I don't even know if I got much film of him or not, but had another small 8-point come in this morning. It's been here about every morning, and 4-point, couple spikes and stuff like that, so, but I had a bunch of does in here this morning, a bunch of does. I was covered, the first probably hour and a half this morning, man, I was covered up with deer. There was a lot of stuff I was trying to, would like to got. Had a little spike out here, rubbing on a tree and some other stuff. It was some footage I'd like to got, man. I was so covered up this morning I couldn't even move. I had does behind me. I had them to my left, had them in front of me, had them bucks chasing around. It was pretty wild this morning, pretty good morning, but I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and go to the house for a little bit, give me a bite to eat, get a few things done there I need to get done. I am on vacation this week, but there's a couple of small things around the house I need to get done. It's up to about 35 degrees right now. It's supposed to be in the mid-50s pretty much every day. The best part is a little bit, it's going to be warming up a little bit every morning. This morning it was 30 degrees when I got up here, and it was 20 when I got up here yesterday morning. So I think it's supposed to be like 34, 36 in the morning, and Thursday morning it's supposed to be like 40 degrees in the morning. So definitely going to help out there. So, but I will be back up here by about 3 o'clock this evening. I'm going to get in this same stand. There's just too much action right here for me not to come back here. So see you guys in a few hours. He's 8-point. I've seen this deer here. I've passed him up half a dozen times with a bow. Oh my gosh. He's a decent buck. Between shaking, I'm cold, and I'm excited. Oh, I forgot to turn my little action camera on, but I don't care. That was another 8-point here. There's two of them. They're almost twins. The other one just got some little points are just a little bit bigger. He was here this morning. I was sitting there back and forth whether to shoot him or not. And, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. The lid is falling up. That's making me breathe. He's dead right there. Oh yeah, easy track job. 308. You've probably seen the first part of this video, man. I messed up Monday evening and had about a 40-yard shot on a freaking nice, big 8-point. And he turned his head by the time I got ready to shoot. I didn't realize when I shot and missed him, but man, I've seen deer in here. I've been covered up in deer and just been passing. But I don't care. I still got one more buck tag. I've got a bunch of tags left. But got one down, baby. I'm ready to go. Thanks for watching, guys. Yes, here he is. Then broke off. That was a little smaller right there. The tip of it. 8-point. Like I said, there was another one in here, just about the same size. Only these tines on him are a little bit longer. They might be twins. I don't know. He was in here this morning with a spike and a 4-point. I was sitting there debating, and I let him walk off. And I said, Lord, I know I'm being too picky. And my wife tells me all the time I'm being too picky, and I still got a bunch of tags left. Yeah, and I hate to admit this, but as much as I hate to admit it, social media has been playing a little bit part on my decisions whether to shoot stuff or not, because I see all these nice bucks people shoot it for. And I got a few on camera, and I missed a really nice one right here Monday evening. You know, I shot that other nice one, 8-point, with my bow, but just a few short years ago, I shot this sucker the first time I ever seen him. So, anyway, I think I'm supposed to get back to my roots and just do what I really enjoy. I tell you what, this deer means more to me. I've been struggling with a lot of stuff here lately. I'll tell you what, this really makes my soul happy. So, anyway, guys, like I said, you know, we'll see what the future brings. Nobody knows what, tomorrow. Nobody knows is promised tomorrow. So, guys, I do appreciate you watching, and hey, this ain't the end of it. Still got a few tags left, and we got about 6 weeks left in the season. All right, guys, I am home. Got him hung up on the meat pole. You can see here's my 8-point. Got my tag on it. And I'm gonna do something this year that I've never done before, and weighing my deer. I don't know how well you can see that right there, but I did see where that scale in. Sorry, son. He looks, and the only thing I did, just field dressed him. I don't know what an average deer weighs, but I'm trying to find out if I get some more this year. Looks like he's about 138 pounds, just shy of 140 pounds field dressed. I didn't do my doe this year, because when I got back off the hill, it was pouring down the rain, and it was warm. It was going to be warm all night the next day, so I had to get her processed, and didn't take time to do it, but like I said, I'm just shy of 140 pounds. I'm going to call it 138, maybe 139. It's something I've been wanting to do for the last couple of years, and this year I'm going to do it. Yep. My dog's happy. Alright guys, I'm going to get this thing skinned out and let it hang here and cool off a little bit.